Well, howdy friends, Brian Flechsig of Mad River Outfitters and the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and I'm coming at you today with a new product update, slightly different version. Well friends, it was about a year ago, maybe fall of 2023, and Ross Fly Reels reintroduced their legendary Cimarron Fly Reel. We were really excited. I mean, the Cimarron has been a staple, or was a staple in the industry for many, many years. Goodness gracious, when I first started selling fly reels back in the 1980s, that's right, in the 1980s, the Ross Cimarron was an absolute staple. And it went away for a number of years, and Ross decided to bring it back, and they brought it back in two sizes. They brought it back in the 4.5 and the 5.6. It was so popular. I mean, we couldn't keep these things in stock. Still kind of can't, but we've gotten quite a bit better, and I'll tell you one of the reasons why. But then a lot of people were clamoring for a 7.8 size. So the official announcement, the Ross Cimarron is now available in 3 sizes, and they have recently launched the 7.8 size. So again, this is, if you're looking for an American-made fly reel, which of course, as we sit here in April of 2025, the old American-made thing has become a little more important here most recently. And so this reel is, let's call it, for an American-made reel, is reasonably priced. And I don't want to offend anybody, but in the world of fly reels, especially American-made, it is a reasonably priced reel. And the 7.8 comes in at 6.8 ounces. It will carry or handle 160 yards of 20-pound backing with an 8-weight fly line, which for most freshwater fishing, even big game fishing, salmon and steelhead, 160 yards is going to be plenty. If you do need to go up to 30, you can probably get about 120 yards of 30-pound on there. So it has plenty of capacity. It is basically the same width as the 5.6 version. The 4.5 is a little narrower. So some of the complaints that we saw in the original launch of the new Cimarron was that it was a little bit heavy. And yes, it is a fairly heavy reel at 6.8 ounces for a 7.8, but it's not a deal breaker by any means, especially for me. I actually like a heavy reel with my casting style of keeping that pivot point or the fulcrum point as stationary as possible. That heavy reel helps out, and it really doesn't matter. And if you're really quibbling over just an ounce or less here and there, it's really not going to make a difference. I'm pretty sure that this reel is not going to make you tired over the course of a day of fishing. If it does, you maybe should, well, anyhow. But let's compare. I mean, the reel that I most often fish on my 8-weight rod is the Nautilus CCF X2, and that reel weighs 7.6 ounces. So it's almost a full ounce heavier than the Cimarron, and I don't even notice that the thing's on my rod. So I don't find these reels to be overly heavy. I don't know that I would put this on a 2-weight, but it's not rated for that anyways. So the other big news is that this reel launch has been so popular, they originally brought it out in matte black, and they brought them out in matte olive. The matte olive by far outsold the black, believe it or not. So again, so popular that they decided to add the platinum, which is a classic Ross color, and then this new blue, which is relatively new to Ross fly reels. They've offered it in several models, the saltwater versions, but they did also bring out these colors in the Animus version 2, which is a step above the Cimarron. But the Cimarron is now available in all 4 colors, matte olive, matte platinum, matte blue, and matte black. And you've got the 4.5, the 5.6, and the 7.8. An American-made reel at reasonable prices. There you have it, friends. As always, you can check this out at madriveroutfitters.com. You can go back and you can watch our original review of the Ross Cimarron, maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. That should be linked right there. If you can't see it there on your device, just hop down into the description. We always have links in the description. So if you ever have any questions, friends, about anything that you see here on our YouTube channel or related to fly fishing, remember, send those questions over to admin@madriveroutfitters.com, or better yet, pick up the phone and give us a call. We're always happy to answer questions. That's what we do. Remember, customer service is what we do for a living. Fly fishing is what we love and what we sell. So check out the Ross Cimarron Fly Reels at madriveroutfitters.com, now available in 3 sizes and 4 colors. 3, 4. Thanks as always for being here. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free, and that really helps us out. Hit the like button, that makes us feel good. Hop on over to our website and register for our monthly newsletter. That way you keep up with where we're going, what we're doing, everything going on here at Mad River Outfitters. So thanks as always, friends. We appreciate your support. In fact, we depend on it. Stay tuned.